One, yeah, well, what you say is it's actually it's been a huge challenge, because from the last survey that was done by the Bureau of Statistics,
yes,
was that a lot of small business owners have not gone beyond primary education. A few made it to high school and dropped off at different stages until the very end. So granted, it is a fair challenge. Now, the basic that we say is that literacy is very key. Being able to read and write
at the basic level.
Yes. Okay, because here you're going to be able to transact and convey transactions through written notes and things like that.
Yes.
There are, of course, stories of people who've made it big without, having gone, pretty far in school, and they exist. And these are guys who, generally it's what people call street smart. Okay, they know they've been in a particular trade for very long. They learned it either maybe through apprenticeship. Someone taught them the ropes. This is how it happens, and they've grown. And they've been very fortunate because probably they were in a business that was growing and had very high returns and things like that. But then as time goes by, you find as the market changes, you cannot do the same things the same way that you're taught years ago.
Okay.
So in terms of training, one of the things that we've done is find programs. A lot of the colleges, a lot of the TVET institutions, even now even some of the universities do have very short course programs that bridge some specific gaps. So like with the number of clients that we've worked with, that there's a process that is we call a needs assessment, where we look at your entire business and say, look at how you're organized, look at the things that you know, the things that you're not sure about, then look within your team, because probably you've hired people, and there are people who fill in these gaps for you in your business. And then as they fill up those gaps, are you understanding what they are doing? It might be very complex finance, a very complex financial transaction. Are you getting the drift of it, of what your accounts people are doing? Mm-hmm. So there's that level of screening that we've done for a lot of the businesses. And then based on that, because we don't do training, you're not trainers, we can then point to programs that either we have partnerships with or we know that exist, and say, okay, there's this kind of program that exists, which then you can plug in and get all the, to help you now bridge those gaps. And those programs, a lot of them are not, structured like your typical academic session, where like when you enroll into university, then you've got these classes, exam. The aim is to make sure you get it. So it is almost tailored for you to be able to say, we have this program running.
Yes. It's
6 months, 3 months. You're going to learn books. And that's it.
And that's it.
You're not going to have electives and all that. Yeah. You learn books to help you understand this to a certain stage. So those really, we found that those have been pretty effective.
Yes.
In bridging those gaps. But to your point, it is important for, even as people grow, want to grow their business, that they also expand their knowledge base, they expand what they understand, and not to shy away from asking for help when needed, and also hiring someone who then best complements your skill set within the business.
Pretty much.
Yes.
There's a question that accrues from that question that you're talking